What's up, Sun Rays? Welcome back to the channel. It's Ray. If you're new here, welcome. Today I am going to be trying to turn this old wash and go into a twist out. Now, I don't think I've ever done this on my channel before, so we are going to try it today. If you're interested, this is a 5-day-old wash and go using the ice curls and the Frizz Patrol by Aunt Jackie's. And if you notice, I do still have a lot of definition. I do have some frizz and some fluffiness, and technically I could probably stretch this a couple more days, but I want to kind of just refresh it and do something a little bit different. And I figured, you know what, I've never done this before, so let me give it a try, see if it works, see how it turns out, because it could be a way that you all can stretch your hair between wash days. So normally I would have washed yesterday on day 4, or at least today on day 5. I usually don't go further than that because of the shed hairs, and I try to alleviate tangles by washing more often. But because, oh my gosh, I just don't feel like washing my hair today. I don't feel like washing my hair today, and it looks still pretty good. So I wouldn't have to do anything to it. The problem is, if I don't, I just don't know how far it'll get me. I don't know if it'll get me through a couple more days. You see what I'm saying? So this way I'm going to refresh it, and I'm gonna twist it out and see if I can go ahead and stretch a few more days until next week, and then wash it at the beginning of next week. So that's what I'm trying to do. So right now, like I said, I have the gel, the mousse, and I use the leave-in for this wash and go. So for me to refresh it, I do want to add a little moisture. My hair doesn't feel dry at all really, and it's still really soft, but because I'm going to use some water to just kind of make it pliable for me to work with it. Water evaporates quickly. I want to go ahead and add a little bit of leave-in to my hair. And I was thinking about just using the leave-in to twist with and see what kind of definition I get, because hopefully by me adding the water, it's going to activate the gel and the mousse. That's what I'm thinking. But if it looks like by the feel of it that I won't get the definition, then I'm going to top it with a little mousse. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm definitely not going to put any more gel in my hair, but I am going to, I think, use these two, if not just this alone. So we'll see. This is kind of thin, so I'm not sure how well it will, you know, hold. So I think I am going to lock it in with the mousse. So that's what we're going to do. So I just need to section my hair, and I'm going to go ahead and try to style it as is. So I'm not going to change the parting or anything like that. I'm just going to kind of get my hair into some sections, and it's coming apart pretty easily. Normally I want to wet it to kind of get it apart, so right now it's coming apart pretty easily, probably because it's still moisturized and it's still soft. So, but if your hair doesn't do that, definitely spritz it with some water. Spritz it with some water first. So I'm going to start with this little section, and I'm not going to make super small twists, but I'm not going to make super big twists. I'm just going to I don't know, medium twist, I guess. So I sprayed a little bit of water on my hair. I didn't do a lot. I just sprayed a little bit to be able to help me to pull down on it, get a little bit of the shed hairs out, do a little bit of slight finger detangling. I'm not going to use any tools because I don't want to lose any of the definition that I already have, although I had a soft wash and go, so it didn't leave me with a whole lot of definition. But the water just put a little bit under there. I didn't get much under here. The water just helped to soften the hair. And then I'm going with a little bit, this is very thin, so be careful with it. I'm going in with a little bit of this just to add a little moisture, and hopefully it won't flake. And I'm using the same products I did for my wash and go to try to alleviate any flaking like that. So yeah, definitely want to focus more on the ends, because that's the oldest and normally the driest part of your hair. So there we go. And I probably could go ahead and twist, but I'm gonna go ahead and use some mousse. I'm just gonna take half of a pump just to give it a little bit of help as far as hold. And then I'm just gonna twist. I don't feel like in this section I got a lot of shed hairs out between my fingers or anything, so that's good. And then I'm just going to twirl the ends like so. And there's the first twist. I'm gonna do one more. Uh-oh. This hair is thick. Sorry guys, my camera went out on me. So I'm gonna do, not my camera, my memory card was full. So I'm gonna do one more so you guys can just see. So I'm adding the water just to get it soft. Able to finger detangle, pull out any shed hairs. Then I'm gonna add just a little bit of the leave-in. Focus more on the ends. And then I'm gonna take some mousse, not a lot, because I want my hair to dry by tomorrow, hopefully, so I can take it down and see how it looks and show you guys. So anyway, yeah guys, so that is what I'm gonna do all the way around my head. I will come back, I'm gonna do it off camera, just to save some battery time and everything. I'm gonna come back when all the twists are in to let you see it. And then we're going to let it dry overnight, and I'll be back for the takedown. Okay, so there's the second one. All right guys, I'll be back. All right guys, I'm back. I'm on my last twist. And I think when I got over here, I started making them a little bit smaller. So this side might, I don't know. Anyway, as you can see, it is defining my hair. I probably could have just refreshed this wash and go. Like, you know, wet it a little bit and then just added more mousse to it and just kept a wash and go. But my problem was I didn't feel like sitting under the dryer, and I definitely wasn't gonna let it air dry. So I just decided to do this. But with that being said, because my hair is so defined and crinkly, this twist out actually might come out still looking like a wash and go. I'm not sure. So we're gonna see. Hopefully I get a good twist out and this works. But if not, then I know that this probably would work if all I had used was mousse or maybe a cream wash and go or something like that. But because I used a gel, that gel just kind of reactivated. So yeah, anyway, that is what my twists look like. So as you can see the crinkles in the twist from the gel activating. So I don't know what this twist out is gonna look like. It's probably gonna look very crinkly, somewhat like a wash and go, but we'll see. So I got all the product added. Like I said, added a little bit of leave-in, 1 pump of mousse or half a pump of mousse, and just retwisted it. So I'm gonna let it dry overnight because it's not real wet. It should definitely be dry overnight. I'll be back for the takedown, so stay tuned. Okay guys, so it is the next day, and I'm gonna go ahead and take these twists out, and I'm kind of in a hurry, so I hope they're dry. They feel dry, but they feel, a few of them feel a little cool to the touch, which makes me think they may have a little dampness in them. I'm not sure, but I have to take them down because I gotta see what this hair is looking like. and whether I'm going to need to wash it today. See if this worked out, and see if I'm going to need to wash it today. What I will say is that my twists feel hard. So they do feel like they have a cast on them, even though I didn't add any more gel. They do feel like they have a cast on them. That's how it's looking so far. It does look a little crinkly, but that may be okay. And as I manipulate it, the cast breaks. Doesn't feel as crunchy. So I'm sure it'll soften up, so that's good. Looks shiny. All right guys, let me go ahead and take the rest of these out and I'll be back. Okay guys, so I am back and I got all the twist out, and this is my hair, and I feel like I can use this. I can work with this. I think this will definitely get me through today and possibly tomorrow. It is very curly, looks very much like a wash and go, just a little stretched, but that's because I did, you know, my hair started to reactivate when I added the water to it from the gel, and I thought that it would look a little crinkly, and it does, but that's okay. It's a different look. I definitely can do what I need to do today and feel okay about my hair. So yeah guys, this is a way that you can refresh an old wash and go, turn it into a twist out if you need to, by just adding a little bit of moisturizer and a mousse or a curl cream or whatever it is that you used in your hair for your wash and go. I would just use those same ingredients to keep, you know, any flaking down or whatever. But yeah, this looks good. My hair looks shiny. It feels moisturized. It feels like it has some hold to it. So definitely will be able to get through today, and I can wash it tomorrow, or I might even be able to get through tomorrow and wash it the next day. I'm gonna play that by ear based on what I have going on. But yeah guys, just wanted to come on and show you my twist out from a wash and go. Okay guys, just popping in, showing you my third day hair. So yeah, it's 2 days later, so this is third day hair, and I'm actually getting ready to wash it. But as you can see, it still has a lot of definition. It is a little puffier and a little frizzier here in the root, but for the most part, it still has the definition, the coils on the ends. And I definitely could get another few days out of this. I could, but I stretched it from the wash and go, and I don't want to stretch it any further because I don't want a whole lot of tangles. I don't want a whole lot of shed hairs, and I just need to do some more content. But before I washed it, I did want to come on and let you guys see third day hair, because you'll be saying, well, how long did the twist out last? Y'all know how y'all do. So this is third day hair. As you can see, it could last longer. I'm just not gonna go longer with it. And how I preserved it was the same way I preserved the wash and go. I basically just pulled it back, put a scrunchie on it, and put my bonnet on. In the mornings, I got up and just fluffed it out. I didn't do any extra twisting or anything. This side is a little frizzier than this side, so it just depends on, you know, how you sleep and stuff like that. If you wanted and you saw some frizz, you could always retwist, you know, a little piece that's frizzy or something like that. But that's pretty much all I did yesterday. And what I did this morning, I just took my bonnet off and flipped it up and came up here because I am getting ready to wash it. So excuse my morning, it's morning, excuse my morning face, my morning voice. But I didn't want to go without showing you third day hair. So this is third day hair. Now back to the video. Wash and go. So let me know if you've ever done that. If you've ever taken an old wash and go, turned it into a twist out, or old twist out, turned it into a wash and go. Leave all that in the comment sections below. Let me know what you think about my hair. Leave that in the comment section as well. Guys, if you like these kinds of videos, make sure that you give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.